The Thunder just robbed the NBA, snatching up last season's best rookie performer for a bag of chips. After the 76ers gave up on young Jared McCain and sent him to the G, Sam Presti successfully has lowballed the league once again. Today, OKC traded for 21-year-old Jared McCain, the shot-creating sophomore with a superstar ceiling, a move no one saw coming, a move we are all loving, getting another shot creator out to OKC. On top of that, a very young guy on a very cheap deal, a rookie extension, and has a superstar ceiling. Sam Presti, I just want to give you a salute and thank you for letting me be a fan of your team because it is a gift that keeps on giving. Today, it gives us the uncrowned Rookie of the Year from last year, and it is fitting that I'm wearing orange because we should be going to prison for this heist. Going to be breaking down this trade and Jared McCain's fit with the team here today. Super excited. Just want to thank our 7,361 current subscribers, especially the 158 of you that joined the team in the last 28 days. Because we've got unlimited space over here, and we're also trying to hit our goal of 8,000 subscribers by the All-Star break. Over 90% of the way there. So if you're subbed up, thank you so much for your continued support. And if you're not subbed up, make sure you hit that button and help us get over that finish line. Just like I said, unlimited room over here. And it's almost unlimited wins for the Oklahoma City Thunder, it feels like, because this picture right here, beautiful. Needs no words with it. Seeing Jared McCain in that Oklahoma City blue, and he is going to be doing big things out here. I'm calling it right now. Super young guy, super high ceiling, and I am super excited to see what he can bring to this team. We're feeling and anticipating some shot creation, some three-point weaponry, and this guy just being a threat on the perimeter in that role on the wing. So, like we said, 21 years old, still time to grow his game as it is, but this guy is a walking bucket as it stands right now. What did we get him for, you might be asking? What did we have to give up? It wasn't a player. It wasn't a super high pick. Let's take a look at Shams breaking this news, because earlier today at 1:58 p.m., breaking, the Philadelphia 76ers are trading guard Jared McCain to the Oklahoma City Thunder for a 2026 Rockets first-round pick and 3 second-round pick. Sources tell ESPN. The first-round pick from the Houston Rockets in 3 seconds, the only price to give up for the uncrowned Rookie of the Year from last season. Yes, he tore his meniscus, and yes, he's working back. Only played 60 games in the league as a fact, but this guy's upside cannot be denied. And the fact that the Sixers would give him up for a first-round pick, especially when we already have theirs this year, is absolutely hilarious to me. Because when you take a look at these picks, the Rockets are projected right now the 26th pick in the draft. A 31-17 record for Houston. This pick is not going to be very, very valuable. And when you take a look at OKC's assets, which we're going to do right now, the least valuable pick that we have Utah, if they don't fall into that top 8 protection, of course. We have a Clippers unprotected pick, and we have the Sixers own pick that they could have taken back from us. And that is a higher spot in the draft than the pick that they actually obtained from Houston. So absolutely hilarious how this trade went down. Sam Presti, absolute fleece work. Hats off to this guy. I can't believe we got a deal done without moving Ooze before the deadline. So I really thought Jang was out of here, but he is going to be staying, it looks like, unless we get another deal done in a very short window. But taking a look and focusing on the upside of this deal, because boy, is it heavy. Taking a look at this right here, because Jared McCain was atop of the Rookie of the Year ladder over the winner, Stephon Castle, before he got injured last year, tearing his meniscus. And this guy was a walking bucket, walked into the league as a bucket, was a walking bucket as a freshman at Duke. This guy creates shots, can create space in a telephone booth, and he is just a guy who provides something to Oklahoma City that they needed, and they go out and they get it at the deadline. Sam Presti had to do it in his signature way and pull a move that no one saw coming, and he still gets the best move on the market that I've seen so far. So super excited to take a look at Jared McCain and what he's been doing, right? But when you're seeing this for the future, this is the important part. This isn't a quick one-on season, try to get the ring this year type trade. Jared McCain, I want to establish this now, could be a part of this team, very well be a part of this team picture in the very long scheme of things, because we have him for this year, we have him for next year, we have him on a team option for the year after that, and then we have him as a restricted free agent. So it's like you have a lot of time on this guy with a young guy on a 4-year, under $20 million deal, making about an average of $4 to $5 million over this course. And this is huge flexibility for a team that has 3 max extensions. If Jared McCain can develop the way that we're hoping, and I've seen, honestly, when he's been on the NBA court, this will be astronomically fleece job by Oklahoma City, which is what I'm honestly expecting it to be at this point. Because when you take a look at Jared McCain and what he can do on an NBA court, this guy is very, 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 very helpful in the way that this team needs it, and that is three-point shooting and shot creation. Look at this. Comes up the court with the ball, getting around, doing a whole lap around the perimeter, and just spotting up and hitting that three off the catch. Shots like this, movement like this especially, is something that I want to see from Oklahoma City more on the perimeter, and if he can provide this on a consistent basis, yes, he's been working back from injury this year. We'll take a look at his numbers from this year now, but he's working back from that meniscus tear, and he's averaging 17 minutes a game, 6.5 points, 2 boards, 2 assists, just under a stock a game. And yeah, that percentages are a little bit low at 39%, but over half his shots are from the three-point line, and he's shooting 38% from there. And that's not even taken into account. He's shooting only 37% from the corner. So his above the break threes are his, specialty at the moment. And that's something even in his rookie year he took a high percentage of. We'll take a look at that in a second. But Jared McCain, as it stands, he's going to be taking threes from above the break, and we can work him into the corners as well. This guy can be a very, prominent spot-up shooter on this team on top of the ball handling duties. For what I can compare him to role-wise right now, I think a more dynamic Isaiah Joe in the lineup is what this team is going for, and I'm super excited to see how they're going to end up utilizing him, what lineups they really want to roll him out there with. So continuing to take a look at this guy and what he's going to bring, this is what I was talking about right here, above the break three. 103 of his attempts in his rookie year, and he hit 41 on them. That's 40% connecting above the break. So very, very effective and encouraging to see. But the corner threes, we were talking about the importance of those. Those are the shots you're going to get off the doubles, off the rotations, off the late closeouts and rotations from the defense. And he's a little bit lacking in these areas, especially in the left corner where he's sub 30. But I'm only going to take into account that there's 30 shots from both corners combined. So maybe a low volume, little bit of thing going on right there. But you're seeing he gets into the restricted area very consistently, finishes at the rim, finishes in the paint. This guy can provide a lot of scoring, does it in a lot of the areas that we want to see it in. Hitting shots from the three, hitting shots from close to the basket, and he's able to get to those spots by himself. Very, very important for this Oklahoma City team, and he's also a good catch and shooter, which will be, very important when you're playing alongside SGA. So continuing to take a look at how this guy is going to develop and impact our team. The main thing you might be wondering is how he fell down so far, because this guy obviously was very dynamic, but this was why. The injuries have been running rampant with this dude, and he, like we said, he didn't win Rookie of the Year because he tore his meniscus, and that would be the one on the far left. He got an update on it in the bottom, and then on the right, he gets injured, tore his UCL in his thumb just a few months ago, and he got sent down to the G League after this, where he was, sitting ever since then, and then Sam Presti came to get him with the save. So Jared McCain, a lot of injury history for a guy that's been in the league for only 2 years. He's played 60 games in his career so far. And yes, I'm very encouraged by what we're seeing, but injuries is something that has been running rampant in Oklahoma City this year anyway. So definitely something to keep an eye on with this guy. Injuries, how many games he's playing, how many minutes he's playing in the games that he is playing. And that is really the reason we were able to get him for the price that we did, 100%. Was this injury update with his health. And by the way, if you're wondering where these pictures are coming from, Jared McCain does have his own YouTube channel. So maybe I'll be competing with him for clicks now. I have no idea. But very interesting to see how this has been unfolding with him, the recovery and the rehabbing process. He's definitely been getting back into his game, a little bit rusty this year. And I'm still banking on the upside with this. But you have to realize that's why we were able to get him for the price we did. The injury history and, the potential upside is what Sam Presti is betting on here. And I have faith that it will come full circle for Jared McCain. A great pickup for the Oklahoma City Thunder here today. Absolutely blindside move. I've went over 8 trade targets yesterday. Not on that list. Done a bunch of trade videos establishing others. He was nowhere on my radar. But I do really like this pickup. Sam Presti definitely did his homework as well. He did, and got the best deal on the table. So hats off to him. Super exciting news for us Thunder fans here today. We play the Spurs tonight on the back end of a back-to-back. 5th time matching up with them this season. Let's hope we can get one step closer to settling the score. Make sure you're subbed up so you can catch my post-game coverage after the game and also help us hit our goal of 8K subs by the All-Star break. Trying to bring you guys your Thunder news from anywhere, any place, anytime, right here on Thunder Digest. This has been Gabriel Ebersole with Thunder Digest, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Go Jared McCain. Welcome to OKC, baby.